Please remain upstanding for the national anthem. Please be seated. Pro Vice-Chancellor, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the University of Central Lancashire's graduation ceremony, and we're delighted to be celebrating with you today the success of our fabulous graduates. We hope that you all have a day to remember. I now call upon our Pro Vice-Chancellor, St John Crean, to say a few words.
Welcome to the University of Central Lancashire. It's a great pleasure to welcome you to the ceremony where we acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of our soon-to-be graduates. The past few years have been challenging for us all, and this cohort in particular has had its studies most affected by the pandemic. However, you have all shown great resilience during this time, which I know will stand you in good stead for the future. I'm delighted that we can now celebrate your achievements, and I trust that you enjoy both the ceremony and the celebrations that will, I am sure, go on afterwards with your families and friends. Your studies here have prepared you well, and I am sure you will find you now have a closer set of connections with the world around you. I hope, as well as achieving your qualifications, you've also had a great experience, and that in years to come, as a member of our global alumni, you will look back fondly on your time at the university and will keep in touch to share with us your successes. At our University Open Days, we point out that graduates tend to earn more over a lifetime than non-graduates. But more importantly, they tend to be healthier, happier, and to live longer. Remembering those facts will surely reassure you that the effort and commitment you have invested in the last few years was well worth it. Undoubtedly, you will all be in different positions at this moment in time. Some of you will be waiting to get your first graduate job. Some may have already started on a career. Or you're changing career because your new qualification, or perhaps your new qualification will help you better yourself in the career you already have chosen. Whatever your situation, we know there will be many opportunities that lie ahead for you. On behalf of all of us here today and from the wider team at the University of Central Lancashire, I thank you for your future contribution. The personal characteristics that you have displayed to get you to this point today, energy, commitment, tenacity, and an open mind, will serve you well for the future and will help you to recognize and seize the opportunities that exist. Make sure you leave this hall today with confidence, ambition, and a desire to make a difference. You are the future. You're the future leaders, the high climbers in whatever occupation lies ahead for you. Life won't always be plain sailing, but during your studies, we hope you have acquired a toolkit that will help you to navigate choppy waters. Your studies have prepared you such that although you can't direct the direction of the wind, you can adjust the sails. Here at the University of Central Lancashire, we've always believed in helping people to seize every opportunity to flourish in education, at work, and for life. We are proud that by combining academic excellence and real-world teaching, we give our students the skills and the experience that industry so needs. That's why our talented graduates are in such high demand in this world, and we're delighted that we've created new possibilities for many thousands of our graduates during our near 200-year history. I hope that we've helped create opportunities for your future success, ensuring that you have the relevant knowledge, skills, and experiences to thrive wherever you came from and wherever you go to next. I hope, too, that as part of your UCLan journey, you have felt that you've belonged here. It is important to us that our students feel safe, valued, welcomed, and included. Whoever you are, wherever you are in life, here at the University of Central Lancashire, we believe there's always a way. As you look to the future, enjoy this moment, and particularly enjoy today. Share special memories with the friends you've made here and with your families who've been on this journey of learning with you. Talking of which, before we celebrate your success, let's have a round of applause for all those special people, your family, your friends, your tutors, who've supported you and who are celebrating with you here today. Now, all the rest of the applause will be just for you. So for all of you who today become graduates of the university, I extend my warmest congratulations on your achievements. You have been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff who devote their professional lives to you in teaching, learning, and development of all of their students. You have also been supported by many highly dedicated and professional staff members who, whilst they don't often teach directly, have provided the service and infrastructure that have made your success at the university possible. I would like to thank them on your behalf. I am confident that you will bring not only real economic and social benefit to yourself, but also to the communities of which you are members. Whatever you do next, and wherever in the world your journey takes you, on behalf of everybody at the University of Central Lancashire, very well done. Good luck for a happy and successful future. We are very proud of you. And let me leave you with a quote from the playwright Oscar Wilde, which I think is most fitting for today. You can never be overdressed or overeducated. Thank you very much.
Pro Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, the university confers an Alumni Achievement Award on Aaron Briggs. Pro Vice-Chancellor, Aaron graduated from the University of Central Lancashire's BA Hons Sports Coaching degree in 2008 and went straight to work at Preston North End Football Club in a full-time role as a performance analyst, after working with their first team part-time during his final year of study. Following his time at Preston North End, Aaron spent 4 seasons at Tottenham Hotspur, where he was offered the opportunity to work with the under-18s and progressed to work as head of analysis. He then went to Manchester City to lead the Academy Performance Analyst Department, before being promoted to First Team Performance Analyst. Aaron's journey then took him abroad and went to AS Monaco, where he worked as the Tactical Analyst Coach, before being promoted to Assistant Coach and then to Head of Football Methodology. Aaron currently works as an assistant coach at VfL Wolfsburg in Germany, where he works with the first team. Alongside this, Aaron has been appointed to work with FIFA as a consultant. Since graduating from UCLan, Aaron has excelled in his profession and has navigated his way to being a very influential man in elite European football. Pro Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the university, I present Aaron Briggs for the Alumni Achievement Award. I now call on Aaron Briggs to respond.
First of all, thank you very much for the applause. I'm sure none of you have ever heard of me, so thank you very much for that. I came to university with a passion for coaching and just an intrigue on how to improve, and that was pretty much all really. I didn't have these big high hopes. I wanted to work in professional football. I was never top of the class, and I've been told by many that I'm lucky to be where I am today, which to a certain degree, they are right. I've been given certain opportunities. However, what I was willing to do was put in a lot of hours. I would never be outworked, and when these opportunities come, I was willing to work hard. I've received blows along the way, a lot of blows in the industry I'm in. Even when I was arranging the travel with Jodie on the front row, we were 3 months into a new job, and the results weren't going great. And I was wondering whether I'd be stood on the stage today still in a job with the notion of the industry. I'll be honest, I don't think I deserved this award when I saw some of the other Alumni Achievement Awards. Hopefully I will continue to go on a journey where the players I work with and the teams I work with develop and come better and can speak highly of me. And then maybe I'll just feel deserving of this award today. My parents have actually come with me today, but I'm fortunate to have parents which let me pursue a passion rather than a more prestigious route as a doctor maybe. So to them I'm grateful. And now being a father of 2 girls today, I will try and let my children follow a passion rather than guide them down a route that maybe parents force them into. A huge thank you to Brian Jones, who sat on the front row. He saw a fire in me, I'll be honest, that I didn't know existed, and he managed to somehow get that out of me. And to be honest, I think he was probably the sole person, along with the other staff, which kind of showed me the way that I can succeed in this career that I wanted to do it. But quite simply, without his intrigue and bluntness at times, I wouldn't have chased the career I'm in. Thank you to all, and good luck to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Pro Vice-Chancellor, the presentation of graduands and award holders will now take place. Graduands, it is now time for your moment of glory. Please make sure you bring your seat cards with your name on up to the stage. For your health and safety, we'll be offering you a glove to wear before you go on stage to shake hands with the Pro Vice-Chancellor. If you would prefer not to shake hands, please just give a formal nod to the Pro Vice-Chancellor. Thank you.
Pro Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Pharmacy and Biomedical Sciences. For a thesis entitled Predicting Meningioma Reoccurrence Using Spectrochemical Analysis of Tissues and Subsequent Predictive Computational Algorithms, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Teha Lilo. For a thesis entitled Insights into the Human Oral Microbiome and Alzheimer's Disease, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Anna Pritchard. For a postgraduate diploma in advanced pharmacy practice, Fatima Akbar. For advanced certificate in independent prescribing for pharmacists, Alicia Malik. For Master of Research in Cancer Biology, Charmin Mai. For Master of Research in Neuroscience, Richard Lehman. For Masters of Research in Neuroscience, Ifan Shani. Ikra Zia. For Master of Science in Cancer Biology and Therapy, Yoten Lema. Funmileo Ruth Omajola. Babajide Richard Omatoso. Mohammed Shuaib. Ajma Singh. For Master of Science in Drug Discovery and Development with Professional Placement, Saria Bano. Vashundara Devi Daripalli. Alvin Delahosi. Fariabano Mohammed Ilyas, Engineer. Zafrinis Asulu Jampani. Vashar Kanda Gatla. Shandini Satyajit. Sereno Samrampally. Vaishnavi Thakela. Anita Thaken Joshi. Steffi Thomas. Shalini Unman. Anna Cleone Yella Pragata Lochner. For Master of Science in Drug Discovery and Development, Nayana Babaji. Ria Cletus. Arya Gopakuma. Jajin Joseph. Minu Marie Joseph. Samuel Nate Tete. For Master of Pharmacy with Honours, Mohammed Al-Mari. Hendrin Alam Mohammed. Mana Mohammed Al-Shamari. Surish Azam. Aaron Daver. Zuleika Gantawala. Elham Kashavaz Miza Mohammadi. Abdul Hasim Rahman. Parastu Zaki Mati. For Bachelor of Science with Honours in Biology, Emily Green. Megan Howarth. For Bachelor of Science with Honours in Biomedical Science, Alicia Ali. Clarice Alvarez. Patricia Armitage. Tanzila Dula. Caitlin Dunkley. Anika Freer. Rebecca Hargreaves. Collins Ise. Sinthuja Kalali Shivan. Manor Khan Akhtar. Caitlin Newman. Hussein Patel. Rahima Patel. Daniel Polden. Laura Redman. Gemma Sumner Miles. Iram Unese. Callum Washington. Elliot Wiley. For Bachelor of Science with Honours in Healthcare Science, Celia German. Jade Young. Usmana Zulfika. For Master of Science in Drug Discovery and Development with Professional Placement, Sojanti Patel. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentations of awards from the School of Pharmacy and Biomedical Sciences.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Sport and Health Sciences. for a thesis entitled Biomechanical Exploration of External Devices in Relation to Indices of Injury Prevention and Performance, the degree of Doctor of Science is awarded to Jonathan Sinclair. For a thesis entitled No Pay, No Profession, Why Aren't Educational Expedition Leaders Professional? The degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Thomas Clifford Mark Peter Ray Hampson. For a thesis entitled An Ontology of Being Through a Sporting Life, How Might One Live Well? The degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Daniel Masario. For a thesis entitled The Effects of Taping on Muscle Activity and Knee Control During Stair Descent in People with and Without Patellofemoral Pain, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Sue Tobin. For a thesis entitled Using Propensity Score Methods for Estimating Real-World Treatment Effects in the Presence of Measurement Error and Sparse Outcome Data, the degree of Master of Philosophy is awarded to Jane Burnell. For a thesis entitled Developing the Independent Adventurer, the degree of Professional Doctorate in Elite Performance is awarded to Chris Easterbrook. For a thesis entitled Developing Decision-Making Capability in Adventure Sport Professionals, Exploring Epistemological Foundations and Implications for Leader Education in Caving, the degree of Professional Doctorate in Elite Performance is awarded to Martin Barry. For a thesis entitled Toward an Understanding of Technical Training and Elite Level Golf, the degree of Doctor of Professional Studies is awarded to Stephen Orr. Master of Science in Advanced Clinical Practitioner, Melandrina Fontanier. Master of Science in Advanced Clinical Practice, Kelly Mortimer. Michael Taylor. Master of Science in Sport Business Marketing, Jaymala Moore. Master of Arts in Outdoor Practice, Chris Hughes. Master of Arts in Physical Education and School Sports, Daisy Roberts. Hannah Mackay. Professional Masters in Elite Performance, Denny Roberts. Master of Science in Health Informatics, Hannah Anderson. Master of Science in Pre-Registration Physiotherapy, Hassan Bemia. Carly Bland. Jenny Boardman. Amanda Burgess Angland. Christian Dransfield. Liam Fielding. Alan Gregory. Catherine Hodwin. Lucy Jameson. Christopher Lee. Kane Marsden. Helena Micklethwaite. Caris Morgan. Nicole Norton. Jennifer Shepherd. Charlotte Stewart. Master of Science in Advanced Clinical Practitioner, Sarah Armour. Yasmin Capstick. Samantha Cartmel. Thomas Clarkson. Joanne Denny. David Hampson. Robin Jones. Joseph Lodes. Stephen McPherson. Gemma Robertson. Masters in Science and Advanced Clinical Practice, Hafsa Amanji. Joanne Kerr. Master of Science in Clinical Exercise Physiology, Megan Preedy. Daniel Wilkins. Master of Science in Elite Coaching Practice, Elizabeth Kincaid. Master of Science in Football Science and Rehabilitation, Sophie Burney. Lisa Edwards. Ben McInerney. Philip Rippon. Alex Woodruff. Harry Thurlaway Price. Master of Science in Health Informatics, Alison Gibbon. Master of Science in Healthcare Practice, Gillian Despard. Jade Frayne. Victoria Hines. Master of Science in Nutrition and Exercise Sciences, Heidi Murray. Ross Powell. Nevin Tom. Yunuts Dumitru. Master of Science in Performance Analysis and Talent Management, Robert Barrow. Declan Evans McCallion. Claire Ludlam. Master of Science in Pre-Registration Occupational Therapy, Natalie Ashton. Sophie Dilworth. Sophie Fowler. Monique Fowles. Charlotte Greenwood. Charlotte Jones. Wangani Katantha. Olivia Kennedy. Jenny Mason. Amy Snowball. Ricky Hannah Sutcliffe. Master of Science in Sport and Exercise Science, Suraj Begel. Daniel Baker. Liam Bott. Liberty Bryan. Mark Geraghty. Alex Taylor. Tessie Clarence Cruz. Master of Science in Sport Business Management, Kim Solway. Matthew Rogers. Connor Williams. Master of Science in Sports Coaching, Joseph Smith. Manush Dokuhaki. Master of Science in Strength and Conditioning, Philip Miller. Nathan Norris. Richard Staines. Stephen Walter. Postgraduate Certificate in Critical Care Nursing, Renzi Carlos. Hannah Griffin. Holly Marsden. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Strength and Conditioning, Jamie Stanger. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sport and Physical Education, Nathan Bray. Ghulam Fazal. James Kennedy. Chloe Lismore. Samara Trainer. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sports Coaching and Development, Luke Ellis. Shauna George. Thomas Kennefick. Reuben Morrison. Katie Rudd. Conrad Saripalli. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing, Shriyana Gali. Anusha Gurung. Manisha Gurung. Roshani Lama. Sweta Rai. Seema Ramdan. Akriti Raseli. Arju Regmi. Bharti Suman. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nutrition and Exercise Sciences, Richard Banfo. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Paramedic Science, Connor Hewlett. Emma Hulton. Kira Phillips. Paula Rigby. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Physiotherapy, Orisha Khan. Shalija Sinclair. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Professional Practice, Emma Beecham. Amanda Jane Jolly. Jinsi Veluthapili. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sports Therapy, Ellie Brown. Megan Johnson. Jeff Matthew. Bachelor of Science in Sport, Health and Exercise, Chantel Moffat. Megan Sutton. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Operating Department Practice, Megan Armstrong. Tabitha Bentley. Darcy Cowan. Matthew Flaherty. Kerry Johnston. Helen Kerr. Ian Lewis. Charlotte O'Prey. Becky Simpson. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport and Exercise Science, Ellis Downey. Michael Finch. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sports Coaching and Performance, Ryan Cunliffe. Connor Vaughan Hindle. Graduate Certificate in Critical Care Nursing, April Bowen. Stephanie Collinson. Sophie Laycock. Ray Silva. Diploma of Higher Education in Out-of-Hospital Studies, Madeline Haynes. Diploma of Higher Education in Sport, Health and Exercise, Alicia Chamberlain. Foundation degree in Science in Health, Nutrition and Physical Activity, Jane Fairbrother. Thomas Grimant. Nicola Murphy. Master of Arts in Intercultural Business Communication, Lisa Joseph. Pro Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Sport and Health Sciences.
Pro Vice-Chancellor, the presentations are completed. I call on Raham Ojegba, President from the Students' Union, to respond on behalf of graduates awarded today.
There was a man, from the moment he was born, who was challenged to overcome the odds. He was ridiculed by the people that he grew up with. They failed to see the potential in him. They couldn't see past what they thought of his parents, their setbacks, their jobs, and their social class. The outside world saw him based on his environment. A man said of him, "Could anything good come out of Nazareth?" Just as they may have said of me, Can anything come out of London? For you, it may be, could anything good come out of Preston, Lancashire, Liverpool, Manchester, Africa, or Asia? Or maybe that was even your own doubts. But today, you are setting your own narrative, creating your own achievements, not by your family names or the areas where you had grown up in, but by your sheer dedication to overcome your trials and persevere to the end. The narratives may have once been set by others, but now it's being set by you. You're creating your own story, your own legacy, your own pathway. Vice-Chancellor, graduates, families, friends, loved ones, it is my greatest honor to stand here before you and remind you of the battles these students in front of you and beside you have overcome. Before I continue, I would like if we could give the students a round of applause. Congratulations, you've made it. Whether it was writing up your dissertation in a short amount of time, running out of student finance, or adjusting to a new way of life, you've made it, and I know it was no easy ride. Before coming here to university, I'm sure some of you were written off through other people or other universities who failed to see the potential in you and take a chance on not just you as people, but on your futures too. This is a part of my story, a young man denied of opportunities because of the mistakes I had made as a teen. They didn't see the man I am before you today. They saw the young man who laid down on his prison bed. They saw another black offender, another statistic most likely to reoffend. They never saw me cry out to God because I wasn't happy with who I'd become. But there was one who did see, who had prepared for me security, success, and salvation. He gave me another chance. Who is he? He's Jesus Christ the King. This second chance continued at UCLan. UCLan gave me an opportunity, just as it gave you an opportunity. The space to fall and to get back up, to learn, to build, to connect, to achieve, whether that be through your societies, sports clubs, lectures, or placements. You have had the opportunity to be successful and be a part of a community. You know, the chance to make UCLan a home away from home. To all the people who have been with you on the journey, lecturers, friends, family members, the voices of motivation and hands of support you have been when things didn't seem to be going in the right direction, thank you. I want to take the time and speak into your future and say that the future will be blessed to have you. Recruiters shall go the extra mile to recruit you. Communities will rejoice in welcoming you, and the virtue of excellence and righteousness shall follow you. To round up, I would like to share this word from the book of Romans chapter 5. It says, through him, Jesus, we have also obtained access by faith into this grace in which we stand, and we rejoice in the hope of the glory of God. It goes on to say, not only that, but we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance, and endurance produces character, and character produces hope, and hope does not put us to shame. So in the light of this word, I hope we hold on to the memories we've made, the lessons we've learned. Remember that the scars from our trials are a reminder of our victory and hope that we can overcome the hurdles of life through the grace of God that keeps us and sees us through. If one thing I hope we could take from this time as students at university is that community matters, support matters. Alone we may suffer, but together we shall thrive. God bless you all.
Today is, of course, a momentous occasion for everyone here, and we need to make sure we celebrate in the most appropriate way. Family and friends, there's a great photo and video opportunity coming up, so you might want to get your cameras at the ready. Could I please ask all the graduates to stand and take off your mortarboards? This will be a great relief to many of you, as I've seen how precariously some of them have been balancing on your heads. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to throw your mortarboards up into the air in recognition of all your hard work and achievements. However, please be careful. You don't want to throw it too high or too far or cause any injury to anyone on its descent. And there's an extra special reason to be careful, because it is now your mortarboard for you to keep and take home. So, on a count of 3, I want you to throw your mortarboards in the air and give a big cheer, and then we will all follow with a further 3 cheers. Make it good, because they're ready with their cameras over there. 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. If I could ask you to please sit down for one last time whilst I explain the final stage of this amazing special day. As we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone who's been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion and sharing this special day with our university community. The platform party will now leave the stage, and graduates, you will shortly be processing out of the hall past a guard of honour in the central aisle. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up. And please make sure you take all of your belongings with you. Guests, please may I ask that you all remain seated until the graduates and platform party have left the hall. You will then be guided through the doors at the side by the ushers to rejoin your graduates in the Student Centre for post-ceremony celebrations. Thank you.